Welcome to the lesson that's going to talk about ownership in Google Drive. Now there's cases where you might go to a unit and there's an option to choose Use Template in the upper right corner. When you choose Use Template, it ends up in your Google Drive and you are the owner of that assignment. However, if you pick up lessons like within Schoology, you are not the owner. So I'm going to discuss ownership and how to change that. So you're going to go to your Google Drive. In this case, you're going to be doing a project either on About Me or Quotes. So depending on which lesson you're doing, go to your classroom folder that you created. In this case, let's say I'm a 7th grader. And as you can see, I made a folder called About Me and Quotes. So if you're going to make those folders, you right-click and choose New Folder and type in those names. But mine are already made. Now do take note there's a little person within that folder. It probably means that the settings are set to share. I'm going to right-click and choose Share just to be sure. And as you can see, anyone with a link can have access to these resources that you might share. So keep that in mind. If you don't change the share settings, only you can see what's in those folders. So with those folders made for each particular assignment, you're going to go ahead and locate the projects. Now, if you picked it up in something like Schoology, they're going to end up in your Shared with Me. As you can see, I have the Quotes and About Me. These are two units that are being worked on. If you look over here, I'm going to go ahead and look at this in a different mode. And I want to show you how to look at it in list layout. So you would click up here. That way you can see who the owner is. You can also right click on it and choose Share, and you can see who the owner is. In this case, Chris Clementi, that's my private account. I own that Quotes, and this one below, About Me. So what you're going to do if you're doing the Quotes unit and you see that you're not the owner, you would right click and choose Make a Copy. Now, if you're like me and have a lot of items in your drive, it might be hard to find that copy. I'm starting to get very disorganized, which I've encouraged you not to do. But I know that the word copy is in the name, so I will type in copy to look for that unit, and there it is, and there's the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that unit into the right folder. So you could right click on it and choose Move To and go to the drive. In this case, 7th grade, so I'll click on that arrow and I will go ahead and open up Quotes, and I will then move it and then move it again. Now when I go to that folder in my drive, that is where you're going to go to work on the unit. Notice it says Me as the owner. You're going to be sharing the Me project, not the one that I own. There's a possibility I might delete the one that I own and you will lose access to that assignment. So it's important that you understand that you should be the owner, especially if you want to keep these assignments. I will go ahead and open up that assignment and work on it. I'm going to go ahead and keep the word copy in it. That way I'm going to remember, okay, copy is the one that I own. You don't want to be editing the one the teacher owns in this case. You could have created your entire project with the teacher's ownership and then made a copy. But now with that said, continue editing the one that you own, and that's the one you're going to share with the teacher. This concludes the session on ownership in Google Drive. Until next time, you have a wonderful day.